I'm Brad Hamblen with Cardinal Financial. You're watching the right video if you're wondering if the housing market's going to crash in 2022. So here's kind of the couple of things that are going on and just something that I wanted to get out there. So right now, I don't see the housing market crashing in 2022. And there's a couple of reasons why, and I'm going to explain those to you in this video. So the first reason why I don't think it's going to crash right away is that we're about 15 million houses short for population growth over the last 10 years. So when the meltdown happened in 2009 and a lot of builders went out of business and stopped building houses, during that decade, there weren't enough houses built to keep up with population growth. Right now, the statistic is that we're 15 million houses short of what should have been built just to keep up with population growth. Now, if you factor in that all the capacity of all the builders in the United States is 2.5 million houses, that means that it's going to take per year. They can build at full capacity 2.5 million houses per year, and if that's their full capacity, then it's going to take 7 years just to get caught up with population growth. And that's to say that there's no increase in demand at all. Now, we also got to factor in the fact that with COVID, now there's 18 million people that have put down that they are actually allowed to work remotely now from here on out and can work and live through anywhere in the country. So with that, you're not just dealing with people like there's a shortage of houses, but now we also have people that are allowed to move wherever they want. So if they were in an area where it was high cost and now they can move to the Midwest, well, they're going to move to the Midwest because they can work out in the Midwest and have a house that's a lot less expensive and maybe pay cash for it. So you're seeing a lot of that happen right now. And there's about 18 million people that marked that they were allowed to move wherever they wanted to do and plan to do so. Now, there's one other thing that's a factor here, and these are the disruptors. And these are things that people don't really take in consideration, or maybe not thought about how many houses are actually taken out of inventory. Because right now we're running into this big problem. There's no inventory for the people that want to buy houses because no one's selling their houses right now. And the reason why there's no inventory, and one of the other things that's a disruptor, is the fact that people are buying houses and instead of renting them out on long-term rentals, they're doing short-term rentals. And what I'm talking about is Airbnb, VRBO, all these vacation rental sites. People can put their whole house on there and then rent it out daily rather than monthly, have less wear and tear on their house, and all they got to do is furnish it, and then they're able to make a lot more money as an investor doing Airbnb and VRBO versus just doing a long-term rental. And when you do that, that takes that house out of the inventory for someone to buy, and it also takes it out of the inventory for someone to rent. So it causes the two things that are happening right now to happen is that there's no inventory to buy, and that also the cost to rent even a long-term rental house is more expensive because people have the option, if the municipalities allow it, for it to be an Airbnb or VRBO. So those are the three reasons why we're kind of not going to see a housing like where the market crashes or the values of properties go down. There's just not enough. It's just basic supply and demand. There's way more demand than supply. And those are the three reasons. They didn't build enough houses. There's a lot of people can relocate to wherever they want. And then the disruptors, Airbnb and VRBO. If you have any questions or would like to know more about what's going on in our area, feel free to reach out to me directly, send me an email or comment below. Look forward to hearing from you.